kwa viongozi. Ni kweli Kiambu, na tusikwe watu wa kudharau nani na umekufa. So never care what people are saying. Now it's my humble duty again to welcome Nyoro. Let us clap and welcome her.
Bwana asifiwe. Amen. Habari zenu? Two, three first ladies. Wanyadarua, Raikitia, and I think Ona Ngugi, waweka biashara. Ngugi wako ireti na dola mwena hakuhe. Na kinyona Ngugi wako ireti na businesses. No alameme na ile ya kole. As you know, to twarane something. So it is something that I do and I love doing. Kama haneugaga hau konjete no muge no leke muge andu aria turaria na ku micamania-ini tuonaga thigari iria cikoragwo ciĩnake. Niĩ nĩ nyonete rĩu ti wĩra mũhũthũ. Ndiroĩ nĩguo ũkoragwo wĩ mũritũ. No gũkĩra rĩũkĩra kinya maĩ ũmenye merĩtie. No gũkĩra rĩũkĩra. I don't have to check homework, although I have done that before. Nor at this moment, because na homework but still, on a Mariana Nako in the Hina Wakuta. Niako Yaga Wera, Nagapo Hina Wakuta, Nakinya Grace. At the Wagiraketa in the Waile. Nakati Mama, Mama DG, feel free to go for governor seats. Yes, women are 50% of the population of Kiambu, or 51. Yeah, mukiane kule na pia tupate wamama organized.
But whenever we are speaking with women, we are encouraging women to vie. The next time that the seats are coming, 2022 is coming, every woman who is interested, we are encouraging to vie and do not look at or consider the challenges that come. Strengthen yourself, come out. And one thing we are teaching the women this time is that dada spirit, the sisterhood spirit of supporting one another. Wherever a woman of substance, a neighbor woman stands, let us not drop our own, support our own, so that we increase the number of women. And you know, it is time for women, therefore we encourage them to come out and fight for those posts. We have been having very many fights, trying to come together to have the two-third gender law that has not gone through. We had the BBI that had a number of good promises on how to increase the number of women in leadership. It hasn't gone through. But we have one thing to bank on. We have a great population. We are 51% in the country. And if we would support one another and beat the challenges that are there, come out, we can have the seats as we have always wanted.
Usually men are the ones who make decisions. And in spite of the fact that a lot of us have the votes, it will depend on what the man of the house says, or probably what the man leader in that community says. So women, even if we have the votes, sometimes we end up not electing our own due to those challenges. We also have financial challenges, and this is what we were also trying to deal with here. You realize women are not able to sell or dispose of property for such a purpose because probably it is not in their name, or even if it is in joint names, the man may not accept that the property can be gotten rid of. So it is really the paternalistic part of our life. But we hope we will go changing. We have seen a lot of women leaders, and we are hoping this is going to change as we go on.
It is an exercise that is supposed to bring sobriety in this big discussion on women empowerment, that they can be empowered, but that does not necessarily translate to being rebellious, being big-headed. It is all about gaining the intelligence, the knowledge, and the understanding on how they become good managers from the family level and even at the leadership positions that we hold. So it is an eye-opener, particularly when it comes even to the legal issues, and also calling out everybody, and particularly the women, to take their position and to know they need to be both reproductive and also productive.
It was very good for women because in the first place, we have known our places in the community. Because most of us, when you go vying for seats, okay, personally I had vied for a seat. So most of the times when you go vying for seats, we don't really know where we belong. Secondly, when you go to join the political parties, some of us get bullied, we get intimidated. And actually today's meeting has taught us like we also belong to those political parties, like we own them. As women, we should not be intimidated. We should not we should not be fear the men who are in the political parties. And actually this is a challenge because most of us fear to be in the leadership of the political parties. So at least now we know we can as well be in that leadership, and we can as well be vying for the positions. Okay, we take it like the political party's leadership is only for men. And that is where we have been going wrong. Because I believe once you walk a journey with somebody, you are able to work together. But if I wake up today and I decide to go and join a political party simply because I want to vie for a position, it is not the same as if I walked a journey with those people who are leaders in that party. So that is one thing I've learned today, and I believe most of the other women have learned that. As women, we have that responsibility. Let us talk to our youths, let us talk to our sons, let us talk to our daughters, let us talk to our husbands. Let them know politics has nothing to do with violence. Politics has nothing to do with hatred. It is all about, it's just a season and it is coming to pass. And we should live as brothers and sisters. We should be able to cancel those people. So even when we go to those positions, we are able to stand. Because for instance, if I vie for a position today and I'm not able to do what I'm supposed to do as a woman in my own home, there's no way I'll go and lead other people if I failed in my own home. So this training has taught us that it has to begin from our homes, whether you are married or not. You start by respecting your own husband. You start by respecting your own home. You start by respecting your own society. That is the only way you are able to lead, and that is the only way you are going to enjoy the leadership.